Here's integrated 3. This is problem 1-61. I'm just going to do letter C and letter D. I just need to describe the domain and the range of the functions. So letter C has an endpoint, and the domain is going to come from the x values. So I'm going to look horizontally from left to right, and I see that my graph goes from -1, and then that arrow tells me it goes on and on forever off to the right. It goes up and to the right. So I'm going to say that x is greater than or equal to -1. That's my domain. And then my range are all the y values. So I'm going to look at y. I'm going to look at the graph vertically now, like how high and low it goes. It looks like the lowest, there's no points on the graph that are lower than -1. So I'm going to say it goes from -1 to infinity, or I could just say y is greater than or equal to -1. Now for letter D, it's a parabola, and so for my domain, I'm going to look at, just looking at the graph, I see that it's pointing out to the left and the right. Even though it's pointing up, it's also going left and right to infinity both ways. So I'm going to say the domain is x is all real numbers. And I'm going to say the range. Now I'm going to look vertically at the graph, like what are the highest and lowest values of the graph, and I see the lowest value of the graph is -2. It doesn't go any lower than -2, but it does go greater than -2 because it just points up and goes on forever. So I'm going to say that the range is y is greater than or equal to -2. And that's all.